Yes.
So if you taught this stuff to them, you mentioned in 2000, why are they still going on in their fiction?
They're only advertising the fiction to you as the population. Why? Because if they were to stand up and say, okay, we've got a quantum contract here, and the whole planet is sitting there in fiction, it'd be like the president getting on CNN and explaining the dollar bill to you, disqualifying all money. You can't have... The whole world has been 8,500 years in fiction with all their fiction contracts. So you have to be responsible at all times. That when we want to switch gears, I only have to educate 1% of the population. Those are your political leaders, your judges, your attorneys, your politicians, Congress, Senate, the legislature of all 250 countries, all the bankers, simultaneously, where the United Nations stands up and says, we're going to switch gears today. Everybody changes on the same day.
Is that going to happen?
Yeah, it's going to happen. The world leaders worldwide are studying this technology because they know it is a vehicle to have world peace. So there's a lot of unique things I've been exposed to. Been in tornadoes, been picked up, had my car picked up in a tornado, survived that. The man in front of me died. His car got flipped over and blew up. He was destroyed. Just 80 miles an hour, that much, to travel 15 feet. He died, I didn't, because he was 15 feet in front of me. The amount of things, why you're here, why you're supposed to be here, all the split-second things that happen in your life, but the snap of a finger. I was 18 years old. I'm standing up against a tree. I'm playing with a 20-gauge shotgun shell while rabbit hunting, and I bend over to pick up. I dropped the shell, and as I bent over to pick it up, a .30-30 slug split the back of my jacket open. Did I drop that pen, or was it knocked out of my hand?
Knocked out of your hand.
And I bent over to pick it up just as the slug split through my jacket, and I still have the bullet hole in the back of my middle of my back. A scar formed years later. And it's quite prevalent. It's about 1 inch in diameter, about a 1/4 inch deep, where the bullet went through me. But why am I still here doing this? Is because I'm supposed to be. And if they are successful in assassinating me, they just go back and reset the clock and jump and fix it. Because this math interface on communications will stop wars and guarantee that planet Earth does have a future, not only with our own people, our own races, our own tribes, or with ET when he shows up. Because eventually we're going to evolve. We're out there in space. We're broadcasting. You don't think those signals don't go out? And somebody's going to be listening someplace and show up here? You know, do the math. We're a young planet. We're a young species amongst the billions of years that this world's been around. The proof of that is in the spacecraft up in Greenland, that they've been here 50,000 years ago. And those guys were 65 to 85 feet tall. They had dinosaurs. The world was big way back when. Now everything is small. Question?